I know a lot of folks are not into modern comics. Batman and the Joker, The Deadly Duel, came highly recommended to me. Marc Silvestri is the writer and the artist. People know I'm a Silvestri fan. Let me tell you what I thought about it. All right, so 7 issues. Marc Silvestri, Batman and the Joker, The Deadly Duo. This This book, I gotta be honest, knocked my socks off. I was not expecting to have something that I would enjoy right from the get-go, and couldn't wait to get on to the next issue. So, let me say this. The first thing is, it's a Batman detective story, okay? It is also a Joker story, but you're going to have to be patient on the Joker story. Like, it doesn't happen right away. It takes a while. He's in it, and then he's sort of like, he's around, he's there, but he's not really there. So you kind of have about 3 or 4 issues where that's not the focus, but then it comes back around. The second thing is it really, I think, feels like it could be the dark version or dark part of like Batman animated series. The way Harley Quinn and Joker are handled, the way Batman and Joker's relationship are handled, very similar to the tone also of some of the Burton films and things like that. And maybe a little bit of Nolan as well. Silvestri really, really understands what Batman fans want in a comic book story. Everything is done very well. Batman himself is caught up in a criminal situation. Well, first off, we have Harley is missing, which that kind of sets the Joker up more than Batman. Here's Harvey Bullock saying we have these different crimes. They're very violent. You can see the severed hand on a gun, and then it's like here's a bullet, and everything points to the Joker. What's actually going on? Um, and it becomes like a mystery of what's actually going to happen. That's his version of the Batmobile, which I think is interesting. I didn't know how to feel about it, but then there's a shot of the Bat Cave, and in the Bat Cave, we have multiple Batmobiles from all sorts of different movies and references. So this just happens to be the one he took out this night. So um, you have basically just an investigation and a search into these crimes, how they tie together, how they connect with what's going on with Jim Gordon, what's going on with the Joker, and the Joker ultimately seeking out Batman to go, I actually need your help as well. And that will come across here. Let me give you another cover and another little tease here coming up right here. This is how Joker is done. I felt very cautious in the first couple issues, but he really, really grows on me. It's done very, very well, and it's done in a way that's very, very enjoyable. And I think what's interesting is as we move along in the series, the covers kind of give things away a little bit, and we kind of figure out a little bit more, and that kind of thing. But then you also get moments where you're just so immersed in it. Look at the detail of what he did with the Joker in this scene. It's just this panel. It's really, really just tremendous. So it's a mystery story. He has different Joker creatures that are happening. Batman and Joker are kind of like side by side through this first sort of like sequence and things like that before it becomes a very investigative process for Batman. And you end up with a situation where Batman doesn't quite exactly know what to do and what's he going to do with Joker while he tries to continue to unpack all of this. He has to go back to the Batcave and use the computer to do some kind of testing. Um, it's also very dynamic. The story kind of points and kind of moves very much in one direction for 4 or 5 issues. And then when you get near the end, it starts to twist and turn and become even a little bit more complicated and then kind of layer itself out where there could be more story after this one, but also is very satisfying. I also think that everything feels very much uh, palatable for Harley fans, Joker fans, and Batman fans. Like it's something that's almost like Silvestri did such a great job of making sure that he was placating to everyone involved to give them something that they would enjoy. There's really no place for Robin. Nightwing and Catwoman kind of have brief sort of appearances or contributions are very small, but they're there. Alfred's fine. There's nothing that's really bad or wrong about it. That's so that this is the beauty of the book. That's a modern book. Is I'm just sort of like I'm blown away that Silvestri did such a good job of giving us. He just gave us everything we wanted, even if we didn't know we wanted it. I know that sounds like a weird, silly cliche that people like to say, but in this case, I really felt like it was. Um, it was sort of all of those things, um, and you just get. I mean, you just get beautiful artwork. You get beautiful representation of Batman. Marc Silvestri is known for just being an amazing artist. I'm a huge Silvestri fan. Look at just the detail of his Batman. It's just incredibly done. You very much believe. Now, again, he doesn't have the yellow. He has more like the blue cow, and then like the gray and the black, not the yellow. But it's not the worst trade off in the world. Um, you just get so much interesting elements that are happening and playing out. So I don't want to give you too much more. I want to keep it as spoiler free, so to speak, as we kind of can, and just kind of highly recommend to something. So there's 7 issues. I At first I didn't think there was a trade paperback at all, but I believe there is one called Batman and the Joker, The Deadly Duel. It's a black label book, so it's definitely a lot more violent and volatile, things like that. Top notch, top notch. One of the best modern Batman stories. I mean, I did a little review on Black Mirror, but this is way more current than Black Mirror. Black Mirror has actually been several years ago, predates I think New 52. So, yeah, really good stuff. If you have had a chance to check it out, maybe give it a go. Tell me what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching as we inch closer and closer to Batman Day. And have a good week, everybody.